The song The Wind by Cat Stevens. I heard something today and it said, I'm not mad. I'm just not bothered anymore. As my stomach is like, "Rrr." I'm not mad. I'm just not bothered anymore. You're not bothered by the drama. You're not bothered by people who caused you pain or harm. Yes, it still hurts, but at the end of the day, the energy that you're putting into the anger and the madness and the sadness, you're just not bothered anymore. And this is a really good thing. This is a step forward. This is a step out of this pretty much enclosures, what they're showing me that you've been in, of different people being surrounded of that enclosure, of different pains that they have caused you. You're out of that now. You're not in that anymore. Look. Gotta love the aces. And look, like I said, this is not something that you are stuck in anymore, because you were always meant to be here. You were never meant to be put into this. And you're seeing that now. You're seeing, I'm not mad. I'm just not bothered anymore. The different paths, the different ways that you can handle these situations. So the song, he says, I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows. It's that letting go of the control. It's that pretty much free falling of, I trust. I trust that my decisions are honorable. I trust that my feelings are true. I trust that what is for me is here with me. What is not will not stay. I've sat upon the setting sun, but never, 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 never wanted water once. The water is representing the filling of your cup. You used to be somebody who it was other people that were consistently, in your eyes, needed to fill your cup. Now, because you're not in that enclosure anymore, the filling of your cup is based off of higher power and within yourself. Oh, that one too? Okay. What else does it say? I listen to my words, but they fall far below. I let my music take me where my heart wants to go. Now, when it's saying, I listen to my words, but they fall far below, that whole demeanor upon yourself of putting yourself down or feeling as if you're the problem, or feeling as if what's wrong with me, or why do these people do this to me? That's not a thing anymore. You're free of that. You are completely free of that. You have opportunities, you have options that you're starting to realize are coming to you because you're not dependent upon other people to fill your cup, because those people that were a part of what you thought was filling your cup were not genuinely there to see you succeed. It was more comfortable for them to be around you whenever you were low. Tower moment. If this message is speaking to you, this debacle of relationships falling through, which pretty much is like a sifter. They're just falling through. And it was so detrimental and still is. The pain is always going to be something that you're going to remember because it hurt. But it's the tower moment of needing that to go down in order for you to realize I'm done pretty much not focusing on my manifestations, my needs, my wants, my goals, my future. Why do I need any of those people to make that happen? What else does the song say? I've swam upon the devil's lake, but I'll never make the same mistake. No, never, never, never. Little by little, your table is becoming smaller. And for the longest time, as it got smaller and chairs were being taken one by one by one, it was a feeling of loss. It's not that way anymore. It was a feeling of loss. The reason this had to make this happen was because you were never going to come across the simple fact of now trying to regulate the anger and the sadness and the frustration in the situation to realize I don't need to be bothered with that anymore. I'm allowed to feel it. I'm allowed to speak about it. I'm allowed to take it how I took it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, they're saying. So what is the saying? Let sleeping dogs lay, because you don't want to stir that. You're done with the madness. You're done with the anger. You're done with the hurt. You're done with allowing other people to put you in situations to feel that way, knowing I'm not going to be bothered anymore. I'm not going to be bothered anymore. I'm going to meet you where you meet me, and I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to go any further backwards. That's just where it's going to be, because now you're listening to your soul. You're speaking to yourself with higher power, and that is helping you realize what you need to realize. Purple is definitely significant here. That is definitely standing out in this card. It could be, I'm getting more of it's something you're very much attracted to. Anything that is purple. You may have a piece of jewelry, particularly that has a piece of purple, a color of purple in it. You're listening to the wind of your soul. You are your own drum. You are your own beat now. There's nothing that you can't accomplish. There's nothing that you cannot manifest for yourself and for your family now that that madness is no longer there, and you're not bothered. Remember, I'm not mad. I'm just not bothered anymore. Peace. Love you.